Semper Fi, everyone, and welcome to the latest installment of Recon Jack. I'm your host, United States Marine Corps veteran and living historian Chuck Lynch. By special request, as part of my new series of episodes titled Inquiring Minds Want to Know, I'll explain the use of ribbon racks worn on some of the uniforms of the United States Marine Corps. Some of you might already ask yourself, what is a ribbon rack? The answer is quite simple. The ribbon rack, sometimes referred to as a fruit salad depending on the number of military decorations, is a rows of military award ribbons worn on U.S. service members' uniforms, generally above the left chest pocket. These ribbons, whether rows and columns or even a single one, are unique in the Marine Corps because not every military decoration worn on a rack qualifies as a medal. The Marine Corps is not only a little stingier when it comes to granting awards, which often results in much smaller or less adorned ribbon racks compared to the other U.S. Armed Forces, but some ribbons don't even have an accompanying medal. Generally, the medals awarded to U.S. service members feature a small piece of metal, which vary in a number of shapes and sizes, that hang from a length of colored ribbon, which is in turn attached to a metal bar that is secured to the wearer's uniform by means of two small posts with pointed tips and turtle shell clutchback devices on the reverse side. Older models, generally awarded around or before 1943 during World War II, were secured with a longer, horizontal needle-like pin that sets in a simple clasp, which sometimes featured a rollback device to better lock the two major pieces together. In the Marine Corps, and sometimes the U.S. Navy and Coast Guard, some ribbon awards do not have the matching medal to accompany it, basically because they aren't considered cool enough to qualify for a little dangling piece of metal below it. Interestingly enough, some of the cooler ribbons, in my opinion, such as a Presidential Unit Citation and Combat Action ribbon, have the best stories behind them. The ribbon or medal itself, and the rows and columns of them worn by U.S. service members, are interesting enough because they always tell a story. Specifically, within the Marine Corps, that story is a tale of the individual who was personally awarded each and every ribbon or medal. Unlike some of the other branches, Marines are only authorized to wear unit citation awards received during a time when the unit was granted them. For example, the Presidential Unit Citation ribbon is worn only by Marines and sailors who were assigned to the unit for the period of recognition which warrants a military decoration. However, in the Army, those who join the unit after this award period may also wear it while assigned to the unit. In similar fashion, the French Fourragère is authorized for wear by Marines in the 5th and 6th Marine Regiments. However, the military decoration is no longer worn once a Marine is actively serving within another unit. The exception is for Marines who personally receive the award for their actions with those regiments during World War I, all of whom are currently no longer amongst the living, and Marines who were honorably discharged from the 5th and 6th Marines and wish to adorn their old blue dress or service uniform. The most interesting fact about the Presidential Unit Citation, better known amongst Marines as a PUC, is that the collective degree of valor in combat against an armed enemy by the unit nominated for the PUC is the same as that which would warrant granting of the individual award of the Distinguished Service Cross, Air Force Cross, or Navy Cross. In some cases, one or more individuals within the unit may have also been awarded individual military decorations for the contribution to the actions for which their entire unit was awarded a PUC, much like the Medal of Honor recipients John Basilone and Mitchell Page, who were serving within the 1st Marine Division during the Battle of Guadalcanal in World War II. In 1945, the Secretary of the Navy wrote the Iwo Jima PUC without the line, and all those attached to or serving with. In 1949, the PUC was changed with no star for the first award and bronze stars for subsequent awards. The units with the most Presidential Unit Citations are Submarine USS Parche, SSN-683, and the 1st Marine Division, both with 9 citations. See, all types of Marines are awesome. The Combat Action Ribbon, more commonly referred to by death dealers as a CAR, is another such ribbon awarded to Marines, as well as members of the U.S. Navy and Coast Guard, who have actively participated in ground or surface combat. To be awarded a CAR, evidence must establish the service member engaged the enemy, was under hostile fire, or was physically attacked by the enemy. The service member must have demonstrated satisfactory performance under enemy fire while actively participating in a ground or surface engagement. Basically, what this means is that a U.S. Marine, Navy sailor, or Coast Guardsman was active in combat, whether conventional, clandestine, stealth, or special operations, and proved his or herself a true warrior. Not until 17 February 1969 was the Combat Action Ribbon first authorized. That means that at the height of the Vietnam War, until it was awarded retroactively to March 1961, and again on 5 October 1999 being retroactively awarded to 7 December 1941, Marines who actively engaged in combat operations from World War II, Korea, and every combat engagement leading up to the official entrance of the U.S. military into the Vietnam War were not awarded the CAR. I won't discuss how sometimes the CAR is awarded for situations that, by some, seem less actively engaged in combat than others, or the fact that potentially a member from any military occupational specialty can be awarded this decoration, grunts and pogues alike. And just to let you in on a little hint, grunts are generally infantrymen and pogues are persons other than grunts. We're all brothers and sisters in arms, and ordinarily a service member who excels in combat is also awarded a Medal of Valor for his or her actions. The Combat Action Ribbon is a badge of honor to some, and to others, it's simply a piece of ribbon. The Marine Corps is a clan of simple uniformity. True devils aren't concerned about military decorations and know their worth. I hope you enjoyed today's episode of Recon Jack, and perhaps you've learned something new. Stay tuned for more episodes as I continue to explore the hallowed history, traditions, and individuals of the United States Marine Corps. Please feel free to like this video, subscribe to my channel, click that notification bell, and leave a comment in the section below. I always enjoy interacting with you folks and seeing the growth of this channel. Also, don't hesitate to tell a friend or family member or email me directly to recon_jack@hotmail.com. Until next time, Semper Fi, and carry on.